Good morning, guys. Good morning. Y'all come on in. Let me get my phone situated. My other phone. Well, let me do my intro. Good morning, guys. My name is Cheryl Grabowski, and I am a survivor of narcissistic abuse, me and my 4 adult children. I am also, they call me the narc slayer here on YouTube in the sector that I'm in. So I have ambition to go beyond the sector that I'm in. And so if this is your first time here, don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. And I guess I need you guys to share. Don't forget to share. But today, I just want to talk to you guys about protecting your energy at all cost. And sometimes that cost is very, very high, but you are worth it. And we're going to unpack that today. So again, welcome to the channel. And don't forget to thumbs up the live on your way in, okay? So let me get into my phone and get into, while I'm waiting on you guys. We're on a fast sprint to 20,000 subscribers. And we need you guys, if you're going to be here this morning, we need you to thumbs up the live. We certainly need you to comment. We don't want you in the bushes. And we need you to subscribe to the channel because this is 95% positive place. So good morning and good morning, good morning. I'm all cute this morning, all lotioned down. Got my little wig on, honey, threw some little makeup on, got my glasses. Y'all know how I do. I'm a very, I dress like super casual, okay? I remember I went to my sister's boutique, and she was like, Cheryl, I don't know how to dress you. What is your style? And so my style is, my style is always hair, makeup, simple clothing, and a relaxed shoe. That is my style. But y'all come on in this morning. I'm waiting on you. I'm waiting on you. We are certainly out of the algorithm. I had a good time with y'all last night. I guess we can do a recap on yesterday, all of the things that happened on yesterday. There was so much that happened on yesterday. Did y'all get up on the right side of the bed? What's going on in your life? Are you okay? Are you checking into your mental health? Are you making sure that your cortisol levels are down? Okay, as down as they can be. All cortisol is not bad though. Some of it is good. But we want to make sure that, what's up, Nard? Good morning. How you doing? Good morning. And some people say, Grand Rising. Good morning, boo. Hey, Ariel. How you doing? Come on in here this morning. It's so much going on. We got so much to cover. And hopefully we can do all of this in an hour. What y'all think? Y'all think we can be in here and out of here within an hour? You guys put up praying hands for Sonya. She got this real life situation going on this morning. And so, Sonya, if you're listening, we support you. We support you. Hey, beautiful. See that smile. What's up, Anthony? How you doing? What's up, Car 5? How you doing? Good morning. Calling me. My phone is literally on Do Not Disturb. That is so annoying. Do y'all not know what I go through trying to stream? Sorry. That is annoying. This phone is on Do Not Disturb. It's on Do Not Disturb. Hold on for 1 second, y'all. Hold on for 1 second. Oh, Jesus. OMG. Okay, hopefully we won't be disturbed now. My hair is gorgeous. Thank you. Thank you so much for all the compliments. Listen. Listen, streaming, going live is a job, okay? And you guys can support me by sending super chats, okay? Because this is work. I'm working. I'm not doing this for leisure, but I do have purpose in my life, okay? And it's important to me to help, you know? It's just important to me to help where I can, all right? So it's been a lot going on on the YouTube sector. Protect your energy at all costs. So yesterday, there was a lot going on. We did, I listened to a live that happened on yesterday. There was some there was a young lady. okay, who was part of a community or a panel on YouTube. There are content creators who came together and they associate together. They do talks, they be on each other panels, and it's like a family, okay? It's like a YouTube family, okay? And within that community, there was a circle of women who were having conversations about this content creator mostly, and they were distrusting. They were not trusting her, because they were saying that they didn't know what her intention was. They didn't know if she was running a play. You know how like you have somebody in your life that you know that you care about, but you really can't trust. Do y'all know what I'm saying? If you know what I'm saying, just put a 1 in the chat. How you can have someone in your life that you care about, but you can't trust because you know how they move, and you've seen them do people in the circle bad, and you're afraid that they're gonna do that to you. So that's what happened between the women. And so they went live, and one of the women that's in the smaller circle, that's a part of the community, went back and told the leader that this is a circle of women who've been having conversations about you, even though I've been there within the small circle. I've been there in the small circle. I have the one that's telling it. I've been a part of the conversations too. But I'm just going to let you know that they're talking about you, but it's not me, it's them. And I just want to let you know that. And so that's what happened on yesterday. And it seems like the small circle, the women that were in the small circle, they were all pointing their fingers at this one particular young lady. I think she's the youngest in the group. She's about 31. And they kind of threw her under the bus, because, in my opinion, her intuition was showing her, and it was spot on about the leader. You know what I'm saying? Like it reminds me of the days when I was in the church world and I had to confront some things that I saw and experienced that were not right. Do you see what I'm saying? And sometimes you have to go there with a leader. So yeah, that's a recap of what happened yesterday. But I hope you guys got up on the right side of the bed. And good morning. Da 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 da. Good morning. Da 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 da. Good morning. Good morning. Da 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 da. Good morning. Da 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 da. Good morning. Hey, good morning. Good morning. Do 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 do. Good morning. Da 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 da. Good morning. Hey, good morning. Good morning. So listen, there's a good morning song for the people who come in on the replay who just love that, even though we got a new rendition of the song my daughter wrote. So protect your energy at all costs. Protect my energy at all costs? Well, Cheryl, I don't know if I'm willing to pay the price of identifying and disassociating with certain people for my peace. Is that what I have to do? What's up, Nard? Is that what I have to do? I have to identify and cut my association with certain people to protect my energy? Is that what I have to do, Cheryl? Yeah. That's what you have to do. So you might be asking me, well, sure, why do I have to do that? Well, listen, your everything is energy, everything. Right? Everything. And so nowadays we're realizing that your energy, you, your energy is everything. Everything is based on energy. The very fact that the small circle was speaking on the content creator who they didn't trust because they knew that she did things that were not good and things that can impact them, negatively is all energy. See, that's what it is. And so if that person who's going to impact you negatively, if you deal and associate and talk to and have and trust this person, then you're just waiting for the day that they cut you down. You see what I'm saying? You got to protect your energy at all costs, because for whatever reason, I don't think anybody gets up early in the morning and says, I just want to lose. I don't think anybody gets up and say, I don't want to overcome. I don't want to experience life in the way that I want to. I don't want anything good. I don't want to be around good people. I don't want to not be able to trust anybody that I'm associated with. Like, I want to be able to trust the people that I'm talking to. I want to be able to, that they're going to protect me. So yesterday when the young lady was having this thing with this circle, because last night I listened to some more of her commentary, and this is what she was saying, and I could relate to it, and I hope you can too. What she's saying is that if I'm associating with people, I don't want those people to be talking about me behind my back. And if I'm talking to them and they're smiling in my face, but then when I step to the side, they're having a conversation and they're saying, well, everybody knows that she's crazy. And while they all are laughing, including the one that's complaining, she's saying that I want you guys to laugh with me and not at me. But if you're experiencing something like that, and I've gone through it myself, I can tell you exactly what to do. Number one, you and your feelings, your mind, what you think and what you want to experience in this world is valuable. Okay? You matter. What you say, your opinion, all of that, it matters. It's not just them. Do you understand what I'm saying? It's you. But the tricky thing about it all is you have to treat yourself with respect. You have to value yourself, and you have to honor your own feelings. Now, as I listened to the inner circle yesterday and I watched them do their thing with the young lady who's suspecting that these people around her are disingenuous and they could even cut her down behind her back. She was spot on. She was correct in what she was saying. But have you ever been gaslit by people that you trusted and people that you were associating with? So you might say, Cheryl, what's gaslighting? What is that? Like, I hear people talk about it all the time. What's gaslighting? Gaslighting is when a person attempts to distort your reality. So that thing that you think, whatever that you perceiving to be true by your intuition and your inner GPS, they're going to try to distort that. They're going to make you think something other than that. Even though they know that thing that you thinking, that thing that she was thinking inside of the inner circle is true, even though they all know that, they're going to try to get you to doubt yourself. Gaslighting. Gaslighting is one of the most toxic and manipulative things that you could ever do to a person. Gaslighting. It is not okay to gaslight people. You understand what I'm saying? Some people gaslight because they're without courage. Do you understand what I'm saying? And they also want to continue to do all these toxic things that they're doing to you. They want you to not trust yourself and not to recognize that the thing that you're feeling is absolutely correct. But they want to benefit from you some way. They want to keep you there. Maybe you are, maybe you give, there's something that they want to continue to use you, right? But they're not considering what you're saying. They're going to get you to think that you're crazy because they want you to follow. They just want you to be a part of the clique. Do you understand what I'm saying? Gaslighting. What a terrible thing. You have to protect your energy at all costs, no matter what. That is so terrible what's going on. I cannot. Oh my God. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. My phone is on do not disturb. I can't keep people from calling it. I just can't. I don't know why, but I can't. So, anyway, people do these things. Now, my name is Cheryl. I've been gaslit so many times. Like, I was raised in a family. My mama gaslit the shit out of me. Okay, she did. She did it all the time. Because partly because I was smart and intuitive, and I knew things that a child wasn't supposed to know. Okay, period. Not just knew things, but I understood things. So sometimes you can be around people and you understand things, but they're so toxic, they're so terrible, they have their own agenda, and they want to use you. They want to use you. So what do you do? What I don't want you to do is doubt yourself. Do you understand? It took me so many years to be able to trust myself. I literally had to hire a coach because I didn't even know that I wasn't trusting myself. This is the thing. My internal GPS worked perfectly. It's wonderful. Actually, it's more than average. It's pristine. It's almost damn near psychic. It is psychic, really, to be honest. It was just so many years that I was detached from it because I was taught to not trust it. Because what I deemed to be true, then my mother turned around and she switched it to something else because she didn't need me to see and to know what I saw and knew. So there are people that you are around as an adult, and they are doing these things to you. It's called gaslighting. It's called gaslighting. When you realize or suspect that someone is gaslighting you, uh, number one, they don't respect you, they don't hear you, they don't acknowledge you, they don't care nothing about your feelings. They only care about what they want. That's all they care about. Okay? And Cheryl Grabowski doesn't want that for you. It's 26 people in here, and I need you guys to thumbs up the live. I don't know why there's 25 people in here at 10:59. I have no idea. But if you're around people like that are doing these things to you, then stop them. Protect your energy at all costs. Now, I heard grief in the young lady's voice. I really did. I heard grief in her voice because she said that if she knew that these people were laughing at her, then she wouldn't have been talking to them. But listen, darling, young lady, that's not how it works. They're not going to tell you that they're laughing at you. They're not going to tell you that they think that you're crazy. I heard you say something about your early childhood and everything. But listen, I just want to let you know there was no one. Let me slow down and breathe. There was no one in that inner circle, darling, that is healthy. Just in case they're pointing at you and saying that, sending a very special good morning to my YouTube queen this morning. Hello, JCJR714. I'll just say 714. Hello. There is no one in that inner circle, darling, that's healthy. That platform is a super negative platform. There was no way that you would be drawn there if you're healthy. There's no way. There's no way. And there's certainly no way that you could sit and listen to that level of drama. For some of y'all say that were in the bushes, I was reading the comments. So some people said they were in the bushes, they had been there 24, they had been there 4 years. For you bush people that sit and listen to that garbage, that's garbage. Do you see what I'm saying? So for you, young lady, who's doing what you're doing with those people, just leave. This is I'm baffled by the fact that it just reminds me so much of church in my church days. It really does. And I'm gonna show you how. I really hope that you find your way to my live and listen, because this thing could, I can help you like reboot your whole life. It reminds me so much of church. I swear it does. And I'm gonna show you how. So you have the leader, you have the chat, you have the content creators, and you have the inner circles. And so the leader, the toxic leader, is there for one reason. The toxic leader is there to lead. The toxic leader is there to be listened to. The toxic leader is there to receive accolades and compliments and all of these things. The toxic leader, just like the pastor, has a need to be listened to. They're not giving you anything. They're not assisting you. They're not helping you. They're not adding to the quality of your life. They are exploiting different people in the chat, content creators, or people on YouTube. They're conquering and subduing in that particular um, platform. It's all about nobody is going to take me down. You know what that means? Now listen, that is the verbiage and the picture painted of the victim. Now, this person could be your pastor. This person, you in the screen, this person could be your husband, your wife, your parent, or your boss. Okay? This is the thing. This is somebody, in your boss's case, oh, my business is struggling. I have competition with the other business owners and they just want me to lose my business. So this person that's in charge of that panel over there, this is the victim mentality. They want to quiet me. This is the thing. And they want to shut me down. So as a leader, like a real leader would never say that. That's the position, that's the stance of the victim. This is what the narcissist does too. In a narcissistic relationship, it's done the exact same way. This is how my first husband did me. He painted a picture that everyone was against him. And then I came in there with my values, my morals, my strengths, my talents and my ability, my loyalty and my staying power. And I partnered with him and I fought all those people against him. Good afternoon. And I fought them off because he was that victim and I needed to support him. This is what the narcissistic person does. This is their stance always. Whether it's the pastor, the boss, the parent, it doesn't matter. The cult leader or the content creator, doesn't matter. It's all the victim mentality. It's the world against me and come and help me win. Do you understand? When and if the people, whether it be a congregation, the employees, whether it be the main supply of a narcissist or the content creators and the people that are in the chat, the subscribers, it doesn't matter. When you guys have an issue, and if you ever, let me tell you, if you ever come up against a narcissist, if you ever come up against the content creator, if you ever come up against your boss or your narcissistic parent, you will be thrown in the trash. All right. Oh, I shortly dated to a narcissist once. It lasted 2 months. He was making me feel nuts. Right. He was exploiting your emotions. That's what they all do. That's the whole point. The content creator that I'm talking about this morning said something, and I told Nina about you last night. I told Nina, I said, Nina, I heard her say something and I can't get it out of my mind. It's a very powerful thing that she said. This is what she said. She said, everybody knows this is just YouTube, is what she said. Everybody knows it's not real. That's what she said. And she said, I do this. That means being the content creator on YouTube for my own reasons. Well, what are those reasons? Why are you doing this? Because see, am a survivor, me. This is my reason for being here on YouTube, of narcissistic abuse. I've gone through a whole lot of trials and tribulations. I've gone through so much. My life, most of my life was geared towards supporting my narcissist, and my body crashed, my sensory nervous system crashed and everything, and I called a coach, and now I learned what all of this is, and now I want to help people. That's my intention. So, but what is hers? How you doing, you beautiful black queen? Don't forget your crown. Good morning. So what is hers? What is hers? What is her thing? She says, I do it for my own reasons. I wonder, could she verbalize it or articulate to us what is her reason? What is it? Okay, so she says one of the things that I've heard her say, which I don't believe, is that she's here to support people who don't have support. Well, my thing is, this is her stance. This is what she said. I listened very carefully. So my thing is, I can't go back right now, Cosmic Queen. I can't. Okay, so, but just listen, you'll catch on, because I'm talking about a narcissistic person. But my thing is this. She said she does it for her own reason, and that she wants to help the misfits because they don't fit in anywhere. So she wants them to come, and then she wants to support them. But my thing is this. How do you support? Nope, they're not growing. This is just like the preacher. This is just like the narcissist pastor. Now, I'm going to show you how. Cosmic Queen says, I'm tuned in. Now, I'm going to show you how. So and don't, y'all, stay with me now. The narcissistic pastor has this thriving ministry because they've gotten a lot of broken people inside their church. Lots of ministers there who they have ordained, just like the content creator has other people in the chat who have small channels, smaller than hers, right? So the preacher has ordained other ministers there. So the preacher has 20 ministers sitting there with them, right? And so they have the title, they have the respect, they have what you get, the honorary stuff that you get from being a preacher, okay? They have those things. But the pastor never intends to help launch them out to be a thriving ministry like them. That's not what they do. They only ordain them to appease them. This is the manipulation, so that they will sit there with them. They maybe even promise them that I'm going to help you eventually, but the next thing you know, 2 years have passed, 4 years have passed, 6 years have passed. They are there upholding the pastor in the ministry. These 20 ministers, they all want to thrive in ministry, but they're waiting for their leader to validate them and launch them out. But they don't know that the leader is not going to launch you. You're not there to be launched. Your job is to support them. Okay? This is what goes on. And so you content creators who are part of this situation, your channels are never going to grow. That's not the purpose of it. I don't care what she says. It's a manipulation. It's not real. It's not real. I'm telling you right now. For you guys who have trauma bonded with this person, I did it. I understand your stance. I understand what it's like when you're empathetic and sympathetic towards a person, when a person gets on camera and they manufacture false tears. This is the same thing with the narcissist in a narcissistic relationship. It's the same thing. While I'm watching this stuff happen here on YouTube, this is what this is. It has all the parts. It has all the bells and whistles. This is what it is. All of that. Good morning, Amish Paradise. All of that emotional up and down, and that person getting on screen and acting like they are crying and that they are vulnerable. It is not true. It is false. It's all a manipulation. It's not real. Okay? It's not. So for the young lady who is saying that I don't feel good, I feel like these people they've been talking about me behind my back. If I would have ever known that, I wouldn't have been a part of it, because I don't like that. Like, In essence, what she's saying is, I don't need you, and I never did need you. Is that you to the screen? Have you ever been through something like this? Where someone is just, they're pulling your leg. It's a manipulation. They're pulling your leg. And so you have to protect your energy at the end of the day. When you find yourself in a situation like this, you literally have to choose yourself, especially if you feel confused, especially if you feel violated, especially if you feel like a fool, especially if you feel betrayed, and all of these things. You guys, you smaller channel people, y'all are not growing. This woman, I've never seen her do a live or video or anything, organize anything that would teach these smaller channels how to grow, because she's not interested in your evolution or your growth. That is not a real leader. That is someone who's feeding off of you. She's literally feeding off of you. And this applies to relationships, family, intimate relationships, family members, bosses, and everything else. It's the same play. You guys talking about, what's up, Steven? You guys talking about running a play. This is a play. My channel is the Deep Lane. I'm the Narc Slay. I teach about all of that stuff that you need in order to reboot your life. I teach about all of these different things. I was thinking about making some candles soon. I was listening to a content creator this morning. She has a magnificent platform. She's a Caucasian lady. I sent her a couple of messages, and I told her I thank God that I found her platform, and because she's talking about what is that word? Because I was just talking about it last night. I can't think of it right now. But anyway, she's talking about narcissists too. And how you choose yourself and protect your energy from these toxic people. Please don't allow yourself to be exploited by folks who are not genuine and they only want to use you. Don't do it. Don't do it. Some of you guys will say, well, but I'm a good person. And these toxic people or bad people or narcissistic people, they're going to change. They're not going to change. The content creator that I'm talking about, she said it already. She says no. She said, I'll do this until I'm unalived, until the creator comes and get me. That's what she said. I keep telling y'all this on YouTube. There is no evolution for that type of personality. There's no change. It's not going to change. They don't see a need to change. Happy Tuesday, Sunshine Love. Good morning. There's no change. There's no evolution going on. They're not going to change. They're not. And listen, you might be like me. Like, I'm talking to you right now. It might take you 10 years to realize this. It could be even 15 or 20 years before you let go. But somewhere down the road, I'll be an old lady by then. You say, like, there was this lady on YouTube, and she told me that this person will never change in my life. She told me that. She told me no matter how much I pray and put oil and you call my grandma and call the elders of the church, there will be no change in these people. There's no change. These are personality disorders and mental illnesses. There is no change. I keep telling y'all that. I showed up in the YouTube streets some years ago, and especially in the last year. I've informed you guys. Some of you guys are so ignorant of a lot of the things that I have been forthcoming with. You still think that you can pray it out and pray over it and it's not going to work. You still think that. You still think that you can love a person to healing, and you can't. They have to do the work, and number one, they have to want to. Some people are, contrary to what you believe, some people are intoxicated with toxic energy. Actually, they cannot survive without it, because that is the energy that they use to live off of. They use that energy to live off of. Versus you and I, we look for peace. Like, I like serenity and quietness. That's what I like. I renew and refresh myself in the quiet and alone. That's what I like. My battery gets completely recharged. Battery gets completely recharged on my own with no assistance from anybody else. I don't need a chat. I don't need my subscribers. I love my chat. I love my subscribers. I love my children. I love my friends, but I don't need them to recharge. But these people are opposite of that. They need the chaos. They need the mess. They need the up and down. I'm doing wonderful today. I hope you're doing wonderful too. I'm trying to teach people that you have to cut these people off, and that is the cost that you pay for your peace and to protect your energy. It's called no contact. No contact. You don't call the police. You don't write YouTube and tell this person to be quiet. You don't do that. You don't jump in their chat and fight with them. You don't do that. If you're in a relationship, you don't straighten your narc out. You don't do that. That's not what you do. You go no contact. You cut them off and you remove them from your life. That's what you do. If you're involved with somebody in a chat on YouTube and they are taken away from the quality of your life, you just don't listen anymore. That's it. You just go your way. That's all you do. That's how you do it. When it comes to a job, you leave the job. Find you another job, then leave the job. You give the boss their job. You go find you more of an empathetic boss or a well-rounded boss or a boss that doesn't have that many mental illnesses, because long time ago, I learned years and years ago, personality is everything, but now that's not even it anymore. It's way deeper than that now. It's way deeper than that now. That's what you do. You cut your ties and you go and you find people who are peaceful, who are wonderful, who are funny and loving, people who see value in you, people who want you to grow, and people that will help you to grow. Over there where I'm talking about, there is no growth. There's only exploiting of other people's talents and abilities and them. I look at the situation with my relatives. Now they are part of the cult. Just like the people at the church. Same thing. You will not have a thriving channel. Just like the people at the church, you will not have a thriving ministry. You have been indoctrinated by the narcissists in your life, and they're going to get all the attention, all the praise, and they're not going to help you with anything. I've been on the phone for days, for months, with one of my YouTube people who is one of my clients and now one of my friends, and she is winning in her real life. Why? I've partnered with her to help her, to guide her and to talk her through all of what she's going through. I'm just like the perfect big sister. I'm like Coach Cheryl. I give her everything that I've learned and everything that I have through my lifetime in order to cause her to level up and to produce the life that she wants. That's what a real leader does. A real leader does not hold you at bay where you can't thrive and survive. Because the only thing that they care about is themselves. So yesterday, when I was listening to the Too Strong lady, when I was listening to her, and she really, really got in her feelings, and she told the other content creator, she said, "You don't care about me." And she said, and this is Bible, okay? This is 1% truth. If you were to confront your narcissist, this probably what will come out of your mouth. You don't care about me, and you never have. You don't care. It was all about you from day one. You've never listened to me. You've never listened to me when I had my grievances. You never really cared about what I cared about. You never really cared about my pain. When you are in a relationship or in an entanglement with a person and they can't sit with you emotionally and care about what you care about, then what's the point? Is it okay with you that there's no reciprocation between you and that person who's supposed to, by title and position, be that person who's supporting you? Is that okay when you realize that they are not supporting you and And I'll take it one step further. They do not have the capacity to do that, because in actuality and in reality, they do not care. They do not care. Those are the facts. If we want to protect our energy at all costs, then you got to be a boss lady, and you got to care about you, no matter if other people care about you or not. Who cares? The only thing that matters, the most important thing, is that you care about yourself. That's what matters. The most important thing is that you trust your internal GPS. What do you mean? What do you mean, Cheryl, about trusting my internal GPS? Okay, well, what did your body or your system, what did it tell? What did it tell you? Okay, do you trust it? Yes. Okay. Well, then just sit back and watch things unfold. Trust yourself. And in good time, then everything will be revealed. But in the meanwhile, walk away. Well, Cheryl, I want to, but this person, this is how we do. But Cheryl, this person is not all bad. Cheryl, this person is talented. This person could do, because you're looking at the potential of the person, right? That's what we do. I've done it so many times. We're looking at the potential, but this person can do this and this person can do that. And Cheryl, but actually the person did help me like a time or two, right? So what they give you is they give you crumbs. Like every now and again, they'll share you out on the community wall, right? Or whatever. Those are crumbs. But they're not, if it's your boss, every now and again, he'll give you a 30-cent raise when you bicker and fuss. But you know that you deserve $2, $3 more, $4, $5 more. But you take the crumbs. And that's how we do. We take the crumbs from people. But how many of y'all know that if you continue to take the crumbs, you'll never get what you are worth? And if this content creator, and if you remain in this relationship that you're in with this toxic person, you'll never get to the place where you're loved properly. Well, two people reciprocate, and they actually honor and love each other and support each other, and they can actually build a life in this world. Okay, for this person that I'm talking about as being a content creator or a subscriber to the other content creator, your channel is never going to grow modeling yourself behind this person and supporting this person, because this person cannot reciprocate. She only throws out crumbs. Nina Mabachu is a content creator that I reached out to not too long ago. She's been in the YouTube streets. Some of y'all see her inside of my Good Morning Break Forever. Some of y'all see her inside of my chat as a moderator. And Nina has a history, okay? She does. But the thing is that I wouldn't dare call Nina over here to my platform and not let her, because see, I called her, and not let her experience the benefits of being on my platform and to help her grow hers. That's called reciprocation. There's no way that me and Nina are going to be having conversations and she comes and she helps me with the YouTube history, and then I don't reciprocate back to her. I'm going to do that. That's how it is. Like if you find, and I want you guys to learn how to expect reciprocation from people in your life. If they do not reciprocate, then I want you protect your energy, and to not deal with them like that. Some people are chronically takers. They just take. The reason why people take like that is because they feel entitled. Let's get a little bit closer. They feel entitled to you, your resources. They want to use you for their own benefit. They're takers. They just want to take. So, I don't know I call my channel the deep laners. Like really, like some of this type of talk is not beneficial for certain people because they, they're just not on that level. But this is the thing. If you ever want to level up in your life, protect your energy, and build this fantastic life that you really want, you've got to do all of this. You've got to do it. You've got to do it. I decided this morning um, to do sector talk in my own way, right? In my own way, because everybody is connected, not everybody, but a lot of people know what's going on. And this thing has been going on. I listened to, so I recently started listening to the person because, of course, I'm the narc slayer. I'm, what I'm saying? So I'm listening, and I've been listening to her create the indoctrination like all toxic people do. They do this. The indoctrination is they lay out this outline of ideas. It's all ideas to create this foundation for their people, because what they're doing is they're shaping their frontal lobe. They are washing, what's that other word we use with it? They are brainwashing the brain so that when other ideas come out from other people, and this is what narcissistic people do in your life, then it will counteract and kick it back. This mind control. Some of y'all say, Cheryl Grabowski, it's not that serious. All narcissists know how to do this. They know this by instinct. They don't even need to read a book. This is just natural. They've been manipulating ever since they were small kids. Hey, Anthony. I've been smiling the whole time, Anthony. Cortisol levels are down. They've been doing this. That's all they can do is manipulate, because they're not authentic. They're not real people. They cannot build real emotional connections with people, but they can trauma bond. But to build real emotional connection with people, they can't do that. The narcissist in your life can't do that. You think, well, Cheryl, I love them. Okay, good for you. They do not love you back. They don't have the capacity. Okay, they don't. They don't. They have something. I don't know what that is, though. But it's not the type of love that's real and binding and that grows and that's genuine and sincere and that reciprocates. It's not that. It's more of lip service. I love you because it sounds good, and I love you because it binds you to me. You are bonded to the toxic person in your life. They are not bonded to you. The trauma bond, and that's how it is. It's the trauma first, meaning that the bond that you have with the person is built on negative emotions and pain. It's not built on love and reciprocation and freedom and growth and freedom of expression and all those wonderful, wonderful emotions. It's not built on that. It's built on leverage. It's built on transaction type things. You know what I mean? It's the trauma. It's the bad places in you centered around all the bad emotions, and then you bond with that person and you have this electric emotional charge, but the bond is toxic. It's not built on the right things. Hey, real perks, how you doing? It's not built on the wrong thing. And you can have relationships like that. The relationships are terrible. But like I said in my caption, no. You got to, okay, you understand. You got to protect your peace. And you said, Cheryl, is peace that important? Yes. It's just as, what's up, killer? How you doing? I love that smile of yours. Yes, peace is important. It's everything. What do you mean? If you don't have peace, you don't have nothing. You can't thrive. You're welcome. You can't thrive in chaos. Your body is always in survival mode. Your blood pressure is going to be it's going to accelerate, you know. Your body is going to be going through, your sensory nervous system is going to be off whack. You're not going to be good to your children. You're going to be fussing, you're going to be cranky, and you don't realize that someone is literally drinking of your life source, and you don't have peace because you're trauma bonded in your trauma. So what you need is healing. You need a life coach. You need to heal. You need to fix those places in you that will cause you to be attracted to this pastor, to this lover, to this friend, to this content creator. That thing that's having you partner with that. Okay? You can't do it. Peace is important. Peace is important. Once I did about 2 years with the introspection and everything like that, I just got so tired. I just slept, because my body came out of survival mode. It came out of it. And so now I was just sleepy, because for the first time in a long time, my body was like we can rest now. There is no immediate threat. There are no storms going on. Peace is very important. That's why I'm single. Yes. Perks. Me too. Me too. There is no way that I would go into a union of some sort with a emotionally dysregulated person. Because the type of person that I am, I would go into trying to fix them mode. I would do that. And so I don't do that in a personal relationship, but I do that here. Hello, VSV. How you doing? I do that here. I do that here. You know, I'm helping you guys to value peace over everything. In a relationship, I'm automatically are going to, because this is my role, this is what I learned in my childhood, to fix the environment, to know who's being bothered and why, and then go to working on how to get them from being in distress or being upset. It's a terrible thing when you learn that skill set in your childhood. However, lots of us are like that, and we don't even realize that we're doing that. But when you do that, what you're doing is you've turned yourself into a life battery for others. But certain people cannot maintain the charge that you give them through your life battery. That means that they're going to eventually use all of your energy, and you're going to go into depletion. And that's when you crash. That's when we get to crying. That's when we are dysregulated. That's when we've given too much. That's when we don't know how to create the boundaries. What's up, Mandy? Hey, that's when we don't know how to choose ourselves. That's when we don't know how to value our peace. When we don't know how to do that. When you find yourself in a relationship and everything is chaotic, you're like, wait a minute, how did it get like this? Like, what's going on with this situation, with me and these people that I'm dealing with? What is this? To the point where you're being attacked by other adults, and they're not being forthcoming with what they did or what they said, or if it's an intimate relationship or whatever like that. But I'll tell you something about narcissistic people or toxic people or these kind of people that exploit you. You better not challenge them, and you better not come to them and say, look, I don't like the way that you are treating me. And also, I've noticed that you run plays and you do bad things. And I don't want you to do that to me. Blaha, would you please not put stuff like that in my chat? It interferes with my algorithm on YouTube, and I will block you. I don't want to block you, but don't put that, because I'm responsible for what you do in the chat, and I wouldn't dare do that in anybody's chat. You're welcome. So yeah, you have to do that. You have to do that. So yeah. Nina Mabachu took a break from YouTube, and so did I. That's why my algorithm is so terrible. There were many days that I wouldn't hear. I hadn't been doing the morning show because I had to choose peace and get my body and my cortisol levels down. This is why I'm talking to you guys the way, because I realized, listen, when my cortisol levels are down, I can kick into my teacher mode, and I'm able to share with you guys valuable information. I promise you, you can take this live that I did today, and you can use these things that I'm telling you, and you can add to the value of your life. Literally, you will actually feel better. One thing I remember about my life when it was the most chaotic, okay, there were 2 times in my life where it was severely chaotic and my body went into survival mode. It was terrible. The second time I came down with an autoimmune disease, but the first one was my mother. My relationship with my mother was so severe, and my body went into survival mode. This was when I was a teenager, and I told you guys before that I left home really early and started my life early. That was because my mother was highly narcissistic, and she had raised me, and I would fight her, not physically, but just fight her and resist her, because she would always exploit my negative emotions, and I had had enough. I walked out the house for the first time at 16 years old, never to go back again. And so when I did that, no more communication, mama. I don't want to talk to you anymore. So back in those days, I'm 16 years old. I don't know anything about no contact. I'm not, I haven't even finished school yet. Nothing. You know what I mean? I don't know anything about no contact. But instinctually, intuitively, I say, I don't want to talk to you anymore. You're hurting me. Your voice is hurting me. Being around you is hurting me. So later on in life, I found out that I'm a sensitive person. Like, I got a lot of good stuff in me, right? And I can share it with you, and it'll bless you, make you feel better, make your life better, make you feel better, like everything. I got some good stuff with me, right? But when I'm in an environment with somebody that's really toxic, oh my God, it does terrible things to me. So this is in my childhood, teenage stage, and my mother was like that. You really feel this? Okay, so my mama she's just at me like, ooh. And so we had conversations later on in life when I turned about 35, 36, 37, 38, somewhere up in there, where she said, I used to provoke you on purpose. But so once I started my introspection in my late 40s, now I understand what she was doing. She used the verbiage, I used to provoke you. No, what she was doing was she was egging me on to get me very upset and dysregulated so she could drink my emotions. My mother was highly narcissistic. So that's how I was raised. I was raised that way. So my body went into survival mode really early. By the time I was 24 years old, I was diagnosed with thyroid disease with a heart rate of 240 beats per minute, almost dead. Because at the time, I was in a marriage with a narcissist, and I was being exploited every day emotionally. So listen, my name is Cheryl Grabowski. I'm a survivor of narcissistic abuse. I've done all the things that are in the manual without the manual, because I've lived the life. When I found the information and I realized, hey, Mushroom, when I found the information and I realized that I had already lived everything that's in the DSM out, when it comes to narcissistic abuse and all of the things that they teach about going no contact with this negative person who's exploiting your emotions, I'd already done that twice in my life. I walked away from my mother, and eventually I allowed my husband, because I could have pulled him back, but I allowed him to leave the home, and I was okay okay that he was walking out and not to come back anymore. I just couldn't take it anymore. Intuitive, intuitive, intuitively, I let him go because without the manual, he was exploiting me and had been doing it for years. Good morning. Hope you have a blessed day. You too, Jordan Hicks. We are teaching all of you thrivers and survivors. Welcome to the channel. I want you to learn how. Hey, Christopher. Yeah, I'm wonderful, Christopher. Every time that I can sit here, what's up, Capone? Every time I can sit here and help somebody understand what they are going through and to do what you need to do in order to get your life back and to get around people who will reciprocate this wonderful energy. The no contact is golden. The no contact is a life-saving strategy to save your peace. You don't need the toxic person in your life. You don't need the narcissist in your life. You don't need the pastor in your life who's never going to help you thrive in that ministry. They're going to hold you there until you're too old to start your ministry. By the time you figure it out, you'll be 60 years old and it'll be almost too late. By the time you figure out that your narcissist in your romantic relationship don't love you, you could be well up in your 50s, 60s. I talk to people every day that are going through that. By the time that you realize that your narcissist is going to discard you because they found a replacement for you, because that's one of the biggest things that they do. They discard you and just put somebody in your place easily, because I mean, you're not real to them. You're like an appliance anyway, or an object. They objectify humans, just like a car, a radio, a new pair of shoes, or a brand new iPhone. You're no different. So once they get real good used to you, and once they got all of the usage out of you, especially if you collapse from their abuse, they just find somebody else. Protect your peace at all costs. Go no contact. Draw the line. Create the boundary. Boundaries are golden if you're going to protect your peace. If you're going to draw the line, that's what the boundary is. It just means, and I did that with my mother and with my husband. And don't get it twisted now. I love my mama all the way to the end. She was very toxic though. You too, Capone, you love your peace. We love our peace over here, okay, with a deep lane. We love our peace. We don't thrive in chaos. There's nobody, I just want to make this plain. There's nobody who's fighting me in my life. My body is not in survival mode. I don't feel exploited. I don't feel like there's anyone fighting me. There's nobody fighting me. There's nobody that I feel like I got to call 10 of my friends on the phone and say that these people are doing this to me. You know what I'm saying? When something like that happens in my life, most of the time I take care of it myself without initiating people around me, which are the flying monkeys, to come and support me and to gang and to deal with the people who are opposing me. No. No. That's what narcissistic people do. That's what they do. They have to have their crowd. Over here on my channel, I tell you guys, no, I don't want you guys to go over to other people's platform and speak for me and fight for me. Don't do that. Don't do that. Cheryl Grabowski, no. We're a class act over here. Cortisol levels matter to us. And building this wonderful platform on YouTube is what I'm doing over here as well as on Facebook. So I'll be going over to Facebook today. But no, we're not doing that. I don't want you to fight for me on YouTube. I don't need it. There's nobody, you understand what I'm saying? If people don't like me here on YouTube and they talk crap about me, that's their business. Your words don't have an effect on me at all. You understand? Especially when I know that you're a person that doesn't have the capacity to do the introspection, to hold space um, to regulate your own emotions, right? And to be positive over an extended amount of time. I'm not worried about that. I'm not trauma bonded to anybody on YouTube. I'm not trauma bonded to anybody in my own life, not even my own children. What's up, Mystery 777? There's no trauma bonds around here. There's nobody that I'm linked to that I have to be with. I'm my own best friend. Do you see what I'm saying? And this is what I want for y'all. That doesn't mean that I don't have friends. That doesn't mean that I can't really enjoy my daughter or my nieces or some of my clients or some of my friends. It doesn't mean that. It just means that I could be by myself and equally enjoy myself just as much or even more. That's what it means. When you are fully grown and you have incorporated your inner self and grown yourself up into a real whole adult, you'll know what I'm talking about. You're the one who really depends on you. Right. Right. Hey, Greg Davis, how you doing? Good morning. I hope you have a wonderful day. I want to get to the place, I'm going to reach out to some other content creators whose channels are much bigger than mine. And I'm going to do some emails. And as I clean up my channel and do these talks that I'm doing with you guys, like the people that I watch, want to do some collabs with these other people on YouTube and let this be further expand my channel out as we do more towards manifesting. We're in the year 2024. You understand? We're all on our own personal journey. Even though we talk about the tribe all the time, you're a tribe or your group or whatever, but really you're on your own personal journey. And the thing is, the reality to that, I'm just saying, on a deeper level, you can't take anybody on that journey with you. Because we're all at different levels of consciousness. You see what I'm saying? We're in different places at different times. You literally have to go out here and to express yourself and to vibrate on a level. And then once you get to doing that, the people who are like-minded will show up. Even here on YouTube with me and my channel. That's what's going on now. The shift is here. The shift is already here on YouTube. My language, my words, my energy, and my intention will manifest what I want here. I like the one you did with your son and the other people. What one? My son and other people? I remember. Oh, the panel talk. Greg, you like the panel talk. Thank you so much. We'll do it again. Y'all let me know what you like. Mystery, what do you like about my channel? Yes, okay. What were we talking about the other day? Oh, we were talking about the conversation about men. Were we talking about men? Oh, holding men accountable. That was Missy Lou. Was it ASMR there or Missy Lou? It's one of them. I think ASMR, it was her. Bruce, myself, Omni, and ASMR. We were there and we were talking about toxic men and holding men accountable. And I found out in that live, the young woman, yes, I found out, and she works in mental health. I found out, which is, our channel is all things mental health too. I found out in that live that men had a hard time holding other men accountable. And I would have loved for some of you guys to be there. Because I found out that men, I don't know, y'all just do me. Y'all interact with me on this channel, which is good. I really love that. But yeah, they find, yeah. So we're supposed to do a panel where me and ASMR are holding women accountable. And maybe Bruce and my son, oh, they're going to listen. They're going to love that live. Now watch how, I'm telling y'all right now. Y'all look out for this live. Watch how they come alive. What's up, Jimmy, Billy, Bob, Joe, how you doing? Good morning. Watch how they come alive on this live as they paint the picture for women. Oh, they know what women need to do. They do. Even though me and ASMR, we know too. And we're going to hold women accountable, but they found it hard. I don't know what it is with you guys. I don't know what it is with the men. Why y'all can't hold each other accountable? I don't know what the science is to that. And I don't know, since two black men on the channel, I don't know. Well, Bruce is biracial. Bruce is Blaxican. His mother is completely Mexican and his father is... My phone just keep on ringing. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm really sorry about that. Because it's on Do Not Disturb, but they're able to call me anyway. So I would love to have a white guy on the panel. I really would. But I need him to speak from the white guy perspective. And be honest. Do white men generally hold white men accountable, or do they have a problem? Aspects and angles of individual perspectives, insights, perceptions, and spiritual mental balances. I like all of that. Mystery 77. I love all of that. I wonder, yeah. Because it's one thing for women to hold men accountable, but it's a whole nother thing when men do it. Don't y'all think? Don't y'all think? I'm gonna call Bruce after this live and see if we can get it scheduled. Oh my God. Y'all, we got to pick up in this algorithm. This is I think the only people that are coming in here are members. There are no people that are in here that are not members. And I don't know how to check it and see. Greg, is everybody in here now subscribed to the channel? I think it's on members. But I got to go in and figure out how to take it off of that. I don't want it on that. Hold other men, good morning, Walker. Hold other men accountable for toxic behavior. What's up, Roster Charlie? Good morning. Notre Dame, good morning. Okay, so you say you mostly disagree with all the stuff I say? That's interesting. So you're a toxic person, huh? You are very, when it comes to what, religion? Because we're not having a religious talk this morning. We had one last night, and it was absolutely fantastic. Sorry, but I'm telling you some of the truth. Okay, some of the truth about what? Tell me what you're talking about. What do you disagree on? Perk said, damn, religion. Okay, I get it. This is a place for disagreement when it comes to religion. You know why, Notre Dame? It's because none of us have seen God. What do you mean? So I can't be mad with you for disagreeing with me, but I don't want you to be mad with me either. We already do hold men accountable for their actions. We already do hold men accountable for their actions. In what way? Sankey, okay, in what way? Because Bruce and Omni had a hard time doing that. I'm not lying to you. We were there in the chat. It was really rough. They wouldn't. They gave excuses for their behavior. Yeah, I think so too. What do you think so too about what? What is this talk about? Oh, what we were talking about, did you read the caption before you came in? We were talking about protecting your peace. So it's not about religion. But we're gonna have another religious talk today. The one we had last night was very stimulating. They are bad people everywhere. Not all women are saints. See, there you go, Sankey. I don't need that. When we say we are holding men accountable, and I have 3 adult sons, by the way, okay? Then that's what we do. We don't say not all women are saints either. We don't say that. Because when we get ready to hold women accountable, we're going to hold them to the fire. Do you understand? Me and ASMR are not going to give women any breaks. I want to know, why is it so hard for men to hold men accountable? That's what I want to know. I think we already hold each other accountable for bad behaviors. Like what? So put them behind bars for all I care. Ah, that's a little extreme. That's not what we're talking about. I hold my friends accountable sometimes, and they hold me accountable for things too. But what I'm saying, Capone, us having a conversation here right now, would you participate in the conversation and hold men accountable for some of the things that they do in relationships? Like, for example, why would you make woman A believe that she's the only one while you know that you got three other ones cross town? Why not tell woman number A that you are single and that you date and that she is not exclusive with you? Why do you do things like that? Please tell me why. I personally won't be friends with them after I found out about their bad behavior. Okay, I get that too. Why do you do things like that? See, now in the way that I look at it, he's selfish, he's wrong, he's childish, and he's morally corrupt. And I can tell you why. Hold both accountable, like, for example, no, we're not talking, no. You're doing the same thing I'm talking about. We're not talking about women. And you guys are proving my point. Again, I told you we had a panel talk the other day, me and ASMR and two black men, one my son and Bruce, my guest. And while we were trying to hold men accountable, men were making excuses or they were blaming women. I said, no, you can't do that. Your hair is beautiful. Thank you. Absolutely. Thank you. I would 100% tell my friend that shit is not cool. Jakey Jake in the building. You are generalizing all men. I'm not. I'm not doing that. Looking good this morning. Beautiful songbird. Hey, David. Can we build it up? Build it up. Y'all know it's my song. But listen, no, you're doing it again. Both are. We're not talking about both. Cheryl, that head shake has some attitude. Okay. All right. Period. You see all that? That? No, you doing it again. We're not doing that. That's not what we're doing. Jakey Jake, can you please help me out? Hair flip. Hair flip. No one ever really knows in their relationship if either person has more than one partner. It's almost impossible to speak about one. Mystery, I am so, talk to me. Okay, who's bothering you? Nobody's bothering me, but listen, Jackie. Mystery, I am shocked what you just put in here. It does have attitude. Thank you. Listen. If one guy has one girl over here, he has her believing, Jakey Jake. I'm getting ready to tell you, Mystery. Listen, he has her believing that they are exclusive and he's not with anybody and she is absolutely exclusive with him. Mystery says, I'm tickled. Okay. Meanwhile, he has three other women over here that he's dating, right? But he's making her believe this. I said that I asked the men in the chat, can you please hold him accountable? Because that is wrong. Emotionally, it's wrong, right? Because he's a cheater, and not only that, he's going to hurt her, and he's doing it purposely and recklessly because he doesn't understand the emotional ramifications of what's going to happen to her when she finds out that he is being a liar. I said, why would men not hold him accountable? And I don't want them to say anything about the women. I don't want to say anything. We're just talking about him. He's definitely accountable. He's lying. Yes. Period. That's how y'all supposed to do it. You're not supposed to bring the woman into it. You're supposed to hold him to the fire. Period. Okay? That's how we do it. The love that I choose to give is exclusive to only one person besides God, of course. Well, congratulations. I love that. At the same time, sure, are we really meant to be with one partner? That's a whole different live. That's a whole different live. My answer to this, I don't think so. Yes, but both could be doing the same thing. But mystery, that's not the scenario that I give. She's not doing it. She's waiting on him. She only sex him. She only kisses him. She only talks to him. She's not doing it too. That's what makes it so wrong. It's hard to answer that question, why men cheat, but our generation lost a lot of morals since back then. I think too. Capone and women cheat. Women cheat. If it's only him, then of course it's only about him. Cheryl is starting a. Jackie J, I cannot stand you. I am not. Please don't say that, because these people on YouTube will leave this live saying that I started a club. Okay, real, yeah. So no, that's wrong. And so I'm asking you guys, since a lot of y'all guys here, I don't see any women here this morning. There are no women. That's a joke, people. Thank you, Jackie J. That he's wrong, and he should be held accountable for that. He can't say, but maybe that's how y'all think. Well, I'm going to do her. I'm going to do her like that because she might be doing that too. So I got my 3 girls over here because I don't believe that she's on the up and up. Is that how y'all think? Tell me. Greg David said, Jakey, I'll join. Y'all stop. Is that how y'all think? For real? Is that how y'all think? I'm not going to be exclusive with you because I don't believe that you on the up and up. I don't believe that you're exclusive with me. Nah. Okay, you don't think that way. Okay, I'm glad you don't think that way, because that's a little toxic. Okay? It really is. Don't be thinking that, because I'm not saying all, but most women know how to be exclusive with their man. I'm not saying all of them don't. I sure don't, LOL. Really has proven, especially in today's time, that behaviors are mutual and also well hidden. It's a mutual to only speak about one. Cheryl, what's on the menu for lunch? I think like a vegan taco. I'm gonna use chickpeas and season them. I'm gonna fry them good too. Chop up my onion and bell pepper and kind of mix it in with the chickpea, trying to kind of make it look like the refried bean, and then build the taco around it. I'm trying to victim blame here, so why would date those men in the first place? You are. Thank you for saying that, Sankey. Because that's what Bruce was doing the other night. Boy, he was doing a lot of victim blaming. I ain't lying. But some people, because, I'm the narc slayer, and I teach about personality disorders, and some people who function in a facade, and I tell y'all that the facade is just as good as a really good actor on screen. They are acting in your life, and you just might not be able to see through it until it's too late for some people. You need lots of iron, Cheryl. Why you say that? What I need? A supplement? I don't have low iron, Jakey J. I'm 45. My cheating days is over. Greg, are you sure? Lots of men cheat at 45. Honey, they be cheating at 60. Some women too, not just men, but I'm just saying. But I'm happy for you if you're not cheating. Why do you say that about the iron? Because I'm not eating the meat? Are you not tired from not eating meat? I'm not tired at all. I got plenty of energy. Well, I don't know. I guess I'll see what I need to eat to supplement the iron. Real, my grandpa still see. And he's 78. Girl, I like watching you eat. Thank you, Max. I'm 35, but I feel 45. Okay, you got to get to exercising. People cheat in their 70s. Yes, they do. They really do. And Jackie J, you mentioning lunch, and I am hungry. My goodness. Ooh, I'm starving. So I got some of my ingredients. I got the red onion, some tomato. I need to go get the chickpeas. My son forgot to pick them up for me. So I need the chickpeas. Show us how you prepare it. Y'all want to watch me prepare it today? You gonna eat when I eat? Okay. You're so hungry too. All right. We're gonna end the live, y'all. Yes. Okay. We're gonna end the live. Y'all gonna watch me chop up my stuff. You're gonna watch me prepare the chickpeas, and so I'll be back with y'all in an hour. I'll be back in an hour. I gotta run and get the chickpeas. I'm trying to think what's gonna make the taco. I think the chickpeas will do it, which is hummus. Did y'all know that? When I was younger, I used to cheat, but I was a passionate cheater. I didn't treat them differently. I love seeing women happy. Oh, look at you. You was a passionate cheater. Some men are talented like that. See you soon, Miss Cheryl. You too, Greg. Beans will make you... No, let me tell you about my... Let me tell you. It's giving like passionate cheater. It's giving... I ain't even going to say... But I am going to say it. I'm smelling mighty good. You know what I mean?
Mama.
Huh?
Can you go get some,
I'm going to fix some vegan tacos. Huh?
Vegan tacos.
Uh-huh.
What you gonna put in it?
I'm going to do chickpeas for the meat. I'm just going to finally chop up onion and bell pepper and mix it in with the chickpea for the season. And then I'm going to sort of like...
I don't want that. I don't eat meat. So that's what you gonna make, because I was getting ready to order me either some African food or some Jamaican food. I was saying if you go pick it up, I'll buy you some.
I want that stuff. The kiwa. Can you find that on the menu?
For what?
For me to eat. I would love to eat that for them. Mm-hmm.
Don't you know they have that already, right?
Huh?
I don't eat that, so I don't know.
No, look on the menu.
I was seeing you to go get it.
I know, but can you look on the menu for it and see?
You said it was there. I don't know what it is.
I don't want to order it when I get there. I'm gonna have to wait. I want you to order it now, and I just go get it. Yeah. How you say it's Quinoa? How you pronounce that, Moni? Did I pronounce it right, Jakey? Because the African, I'm pretty loyal. I never cheated, and I don't want either. When I'm in a relationship, I stay in it. Good for you. You sure did. Okay, Kiwa. That's what I want, because I think she puts real perks. You are crazy. I think she puts lamb in it. But of course, I'm not going to eat the meat. I don't want I just want it. Ooh, it is so good. And then I want the stuff. What do you call the white stuff, Jakey Jake, that you break and break it off and you know what I'm saying? What do you call that? Not feta. No. Cheating is against Roman Catholic code of when does anybody, these people don't succumb to no code. Humans do what humans want to do. What do you call that stuff, y'all, that you eat with the African food, the white stuff that you break off and eat? You just woke up. No, I'm hungry. I had spaghetti yesterday, Jakey Jake, around 4 o'clock. Fufu. Monday, I want the kiwa and the fufu. Let me go get her, because she been ordered me something that I don't want. Let me go get her, y'all. Monday!
I hear you.
I want the kiwa and the fufu. I would never guess fufu in a million years. I just ran 6 miles. Ooh, I admire any fubu. No, it's not fubu. It's fufu. I admire anybody that can run 6 miles, honey. I really do. Like in a next lifetime, I want to just be able to just take me a good old run. What, Jakey Jake? Why are you laughing? Just a good old run. I just want to sweat profusely, and all. I just want to run and just fold over and just try to breathe and just stand up and just throw my arms up and. You took a lot of breaks. Now I got to go all the way across town. I'm doing box fix, Cheryl. Great exercise. Ooh, that sounds fun. Jackie J, we changed it. It's gonna be African food, honey. It's gonna be kiwa and fufu. Ooh, it's gonna be so good to me. Ooh, ooh. And both are vegetables. We can do the tacos tomorrow, Jackie J. We can do the tacos tomorrow. Yeah, because I know, but I love African food. I wish I could eat the lamb, but y'all know I don't eat the meat, so you know. But which would be hard to chew anyway. That lamb is rough. That lamb is rough. You find it, Monet? Okay. What do you mean your chair just moved? Thank you. The lamb is smelly. It's, do they have it somewhere else? The lamb. Very. Yes, it is gamey. And it's tough. Yeah, I have a hard time chewing that. Can we build it up? Build it up. Just to let it wash away. Tell me that I lace you up. The oxtails. I wish, but I can't. No, it's hard to. With all these teeth in my mouth, honey, it's hard to chew that lamb, huh? What? Tell me who. Jake uses works I didn't even know existed words. Jakey Jake is a comedian. Jakey Jake, yeah. You need to come up on the panel with some of these panel talks. Why not? I want to hear your voice. Ooh, yeah, Capone. You look like you can make oxtails. Look at you. For real. Yeah. Jake, you should come up on some of the panel talks. Hey, Asher. I think, y'all, we are on members only. I don't know how to take it off of members only, though. What's up, Mr. Top No Drop? Yeah, this is member. We've been on members only for days, y'all. Do y'all like this? Y'all like being on members only where we don't get the other people in the chat? Thank you, Jakey Jake. I know, and I like it. Yeah, you like it like that? Mr. Top No Drop, you're not a member? How did you see us? You're in the streaming app? Did you see us in the streaming app, or were we just live on YouTube? Me too. Okay, all right. So we're not on member mode. So we're just off in the algorithm. That's what's going on with us. Did you see it, Monet? Dang. YouTube is doing something different. Thank you, Ashford. Ashford. Thank you. Yes, streaming app. Okay. All right, y'all. Kisses and hugs. I'll see y'all a little bit later on after I get the food. Okay. So since I don't have to prepare it, I'll see y'all in 1 hour. I want the kiwa. Just call her. What? Yeah, I'll go get it. She has started up again. Well, she never stopped. Where at? In the middle part. Okay. Well, Trinaya, she never stopped. I did commentary on. I don't want her name in the chat though. I did commentary because I didn't mention her name. Thank you, Trinaya. I didn't mention her name today. I have no intentions of it. I spoke on it because it has all the parts that we talk about. Okay, Capone. It has all the parts. Trinaya, call me. I'm getting in the live. Call me. Thank you guys for all the likes. Love y'all. See y'all a little bit later on. Bye.